Hello again from Clifton Market Cafe here with Mr. Singh, the manager, and we're looking forward to having a great broadcast here. What's new with the market, Mr. Singh?
Just everything. A lot of new stuff is happening. Like I said, market is consistently getting stocked with new things, and now Valentine's Day tomorrow, we got some nice flowers and chocolate and balloons. And if you're last second and haven't thought about it yet, you need to come in and make sure we got you covered. Yeah.
What are you
So,
what are you doing for your wife?
probably we'll go out to eat somewhere, and I still need to go out and get her something. So, yeah.
Yeah, I went over to Maya and picked up something for my partner, so we got that covered. Well, here at the market, I guess the parking lot lights are a tough issue. They keep on going out.
Yeah, the parking lot, not on the side of the building, but underneath the building in the back. It's a timer that we need to adjust. I think it's still set on the old time when there's a light for most of the day. So I need to figure that out, and we'll get it. And the lights are okay, but this timer, we'll get that fixed hopefully
Yeah,
today.
we're getting some pretty good-sized potholes we got to take care of.
Yeah, and that also I did call a few people yesterday, and they came look at it and give me some pricing. But if nothing else, we need to get we're gonna do the whole lot, but we're waiting till the transaction completes. But we need to fill those potholes, and I was thinking about maybe today I go out and get some of the stuff and maybe do it myself in the evening if I can't get somebody here fast enough, because we don't want anybody to hurt their car or hurt themselves. Yeah.
Yes, and you're talking about getting some uniforms.
Yeah, uniforms are on their way. They've been ordered. Hopefully get here soon, maybe this week. So you will see everybody, all the employees in the same colors. So you can see that you can tell, and Tom will get one too.
Well,
Yeah.
the deli's running full speed, and so is the fish and meat department.
Yeah, and we will have the sushi back here soon, hopefully tomorrow or day after tomorrow. So we just need to readjust. There's a lot of shrinkage there. It wasn't moving fast enough, but we'll start off slow, and as it pick up, then we'll increase as the demand grows.
Well, I was going to redo the sushi sign to push the soup and salad, but maybe I will just leave the sushi sign the way it is.
Yeah. I think we'll have some up there. I was just talking to Jeff today, and see how we can get that going again. So we'll have it up.
Yeah, I noticed the flags on the front of the building are down again. I'm going to have to bring my ladder and get on the roof to tie them up again. But the wind's blowing like the dickens.
Yeah, it's been really windy lately, and especially here, it kind of like becomes an alley. The building, and the wind is even more here in Ludlow. So just be careful when you get up there. Don't hurt yourself.
Well, everything's looking super. We've hired 3 new cashiers.
Yeah, we got 3 cashiers. We got a couple other people that are hired, but they are working their last 2 weeks at their previous job. So though they'll be working in the grocery in the back deli, and then Jeff is still interviewing more people. So as the store gets busier and busier, then we need to make sure that we have people in place to get people in and out quickly. So that's the next goal now.
Yeah, and Andrew was talking about some beer specials that are coming in this week.
Yeah, Andrew is really knowledgeable when it comes to especially all around. He's a well-rounded guy. He's been here since the store opened. So if there's anything that you need or that we don't have, he's the guy to see, or see me, or tell Tom, and then we'll give him the list, and he usually finds it. So, but he is like working with a lot of the beer vendors and the wine vendors, and have some specials and some of the things that you can only find it here. It's really nice, our beer selection when it comes to it's not your usual beer cooler. It's like a lot of local selection, a lot of special breweries that you don't find in any other store. So yeah, if you haven't been here, a lot of people don't know that it's a beer cave, that you can go inside and there's more beer inside. So if you haven't checked it out yet, come. There's the displays of beers all over the store, but I also do go inside the beer cave, and there's some domestic beers in there too.
Yes, we're looking forward to getting some of those specialty 6-packs for under $10 a pack. As soon as they come out, I'll put them in the next flyer.
Okay, yeah, please. You can make your own 6-pack. You can get different selections, or and we have different beers that are pretty good. They get up there in cost, but they're good.
Yes.
I haven't had a beer that we sell beer state minimum. We don't mark up on the beer, so it's same price everywhere. But some of those beers are like around $35, $36 for 4-pack. Those are really, specialty. And if you want to come, check it out and try one for Valentine's Day, please do that.
We also have some nice wine too. Some of the upper class wine, and then the full plethora of regular stuff.
Yeah. The wine rack, it's the reason it looks now like empty because we're rearranging. They changed the wine, rearranged the whole thing. So we're almost done with that, but we do have a lot of great deals on wine. We bought a lot of closeout wines that are good recently, not that old, but they have really deep discounts, but really good wines. So check those out and stack them up before they're gone, because at that price they're not going to last long.
That's true. Yeah. Are you looking forward to putting a hot ready to go out in front of the store here?
Yeah, we are. We are looking at a lot of options, like people that are in a hurry, even hot and cold. And I think if we put sushi up front, that this really somebody that wants to grab it and sit in cafe and eat, or in a rush and want to come and grab it and walk out. So for that reason, I think we will put some cases up front. So
great. Well, I think that covers about everything. We got a lot of new local vendors coming in.
Yeah, we have. We support local vendors. This is one of our specialty here. You'll see local products throughout the store. So there are a lot of, like you mentioned last time, the 80 acres are back. They're back in store, and there are a lot of your sauces and salsas, and we have a couple of those guys that bring that. So those chutneys and the Dean's nuts and all those things all those guys are local, and even the flower lady, she's local. She grows her. So we support anybody and everybody that is here and wants to do well, and support your local small business.
Yes, I like to go around and put the local items in the weekly flyer. So I'm gonna have to check out Dean's Nuts.
Yeah, they're right there by the cashier. And
good.
And she brings other stuff too that sits on top of the cheese island, and those are all locally made. And so they're throughout the store. You'll find them everywhere.
Well, thank you, Mr. Singh, and we'll let you get back and
keep up the good work.
All right.
Thank you.
Sure enough. Well, thank you, Mr. Singh. Just going to finish up the broadcast by going through the news. It's happening on the strip. The weekly events. Well, we'll just go straight to the news. It's happening. I want to remind everyone that their CTM membership expired December 31st. So now's the time to renew your subscription. We usually have a coupon in the printed Chronicle, but it's not in the spring issue. We hope to keep that in every printed issue as we revise the Chronicle. I think we're going to increase our ad rates so that we have more space in the printed edition. We haven't raised our rates in maybe 15 years, so we're looking forward to raising that. And on a sad note, our local street vegetable vendor, Farmer John, passed away this past week. Sorry to miss him. He was a fixture on the street every summer selling his vegetables, and this last year was his last year, and I suppose it was tied in with his health. There's at the Gaslight Bar and Grill, they have the signs outside now, the permanent signs. They look really first class. You might notice that there's a big space in the Sitwell awning, waiting for that sign to come in. We don't know exactly what caused that, but it's a big hole right now, and they're hoping to put windows in the Bohemian Hookah Bar. There is spaces there, and I believe the owner has purchased windows, but it's we're trying to get it sorted out with the city. And Maya has a special this week, Valentine's Week special, buy one, get one free at all regular price jewelry. And all you have to do is mention the Clifton Market Cafe broadcast. And it's good through Sunday, February 17th. So get your buy one, get one free at Maya Jewelers. Just have to mention Clifton Market Cafe broadcast. And going through the events for the week, every Wednesday at 10:30, the library has story time for 2 and under. And 4 o'clock is our time for our broadcast here at Clifton Market Cafe. Wednesday is half-price wine at the Esquire Theater. There are also, we'll go back and talk about the lineup in a few minutes. On Wednesday, February 13th at 6 p.m., the Ben Turner Bow Honebrink will be playing at Lydia's. On the today is the second Wednesday of the month, and that means Clifton Father's Night Out at Arlin's at 9 o'clock. We'll see you there. Yesterday was the Mother's Study Group. On Thursday at 6 p.m. at Lydia's is open mic night. So that's a great thing for Valentine's Day. You can sing a song to your partner at Lydia's, part of open mic. It's Thirsty Thursday at the Esquire, $3 beers all day. On Thursday at 8:30 at Sitwells, Joe's Truck Stop and Friends will be playing at 8:30. On Friday at 5 p.m., Ludlow Beer and Wine has tastings. They have beer and wine tastings. I believe the wine is 12 and the beer is 10. On Friday at 8 p.m. at Lydia's, Greg Hines will be performing. And Friday at 8:30, the Dirty Doors is a tribute band will be playing at the garage. On Saturday at 10:15 a.m. at World Peace Yoga will be a father and baby session. On Saturday at 1:30 p.m. there'll be a hike. You meet at Trailside. On Saturday at 3:30 at the old Clifton Performance Theater at 404 Ludlow Avenue, Improv Cincinnati has an intro to Improv. That's at 3:30 at the Clifton Performance Theater underneath the building across from CBS. On Saturday evening at 5 p.m., Ludlow Wine and Beer will have another tasting. Saturday at 6 p.m. at Lydia's, Ma Crow and Company will be playing. Saturday at 8 p.m. at the Clifton Performance Theater across the street from CBS will be Improv Cincinnati's Veracity, Sky White. So I'm going to try and attend that with my partner. At Saturday at 8:30 at the garage will be the 3rd annual Valentine's Day event with Alex Burgon. On Sunday, February 17th at 10 a.m., there'll be a Trailside Bird and Botany Walk with Dr. Conover from UC. On Sunday, February 17th, the garage is hosting Steve Earle with Shannon McNally, and it's sold out. On Sunday at Lydia's at 11 a.m. is the Ron Enyard Jazz Quartet. Sunday at 2:30 at the Trailside will be a botany walk. On Monday at Lydia's at 6 p.m. will be Mike Morosky. On Tuesday at 6:15 a.m. at Trailside, there's a running group meets. Tuesday, February 19th at 10 a.m. The library has story time for 2 and 4-year-olds. It's private, so just caretakers and their children are allowed in. And final event for the week is Tuesday at 7 p.m. at Lydia's Nelson Slater. So that's happening at that's the week lineup here on Ludlow Avenue. At the Esquire, there's going to be a special showing of Rebecca. It's Alfred Hitchcock released his masterpiece Rebecca in 1940, and it won the Academy Award for Best Picture in Cinematography out of its 11 nominations. 69 years later, it is still considered a cinematic masterpiece with 100% fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes. The Esquire is paying tribute to the master of suspense this month with 3 Hitchcock's works from the 1940s, beginning with Rebecca, and a black and white Gothic thriller. Rebecca is a black and white Gothic thriller about an aristocrat and a widower, Maxim de Winter, and his second bride, who finds out that she is living in the shadows of Winter's first wife. It's at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, today. And we're going to go through the the City Beat music lineup on Friday. We mentioned the Dirty Doors. It's a tribute band at the Garage at 8:30. Lydia's on Ludlow, Ma Crow and Company at 7 p.m. It's bluegrass and it's free. That's on Friday. And Saturday, they mentioned again at the Garage, Alex Burgon and the 8:30 Jazz. So that's all the lineup here at Clifton Market. And I think we've just about covered everything. So I'm going to sign off and say thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back next Wednesday at 4 o'clock with a new flyer, a new interview with Mr. Singh, and the weekly events. Thanks a lot.